dirt moddy. Oh god, I'm dropping Zeus clips. They had neglected to tell me we had a second engine, so here it is. Not really sure what's wrong with it. It's definitely on the side. You got the plugs?
On the bench.
On the bench. Interesting. Alright, and oh, here are some spark plugs in no water. These were the ones in it, were they? No, I'm just seeing which one was the failed one.
Huh?
Just seeing which one was the failed one. What's this one?
That's it.
It looks like it's run lean to me. It's run pretty lean and then got failed. Huh? Yeah, but look, it's got bloody blotches on it of metal. Like, what's that? I don't think fucking methanol burns that much carbon. It's a funky colour and black, pretty much comparable to that. You've seen what you've seen. So yeah, that's just, if you haven't even taken it apart to see what it was, it's either head gasket, yeah, or torch piston. We'll see what it is later. But yeah, we'll try and get this done for the Vic title this weekend, but it wasn't meant to be. This was your motor from 2007, is that right?
2007, pole position at Australian title.
Oh yeah,
Murray Bridge.
Murray Bridge in 2006.
Yeah. Won second to New South Wales at Lismore in 2007.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Hopefully we stay off the pole line. That's my worry with this place. The track is slightly elevated from the infield, so when I went there and helped Chris Temby a bit earlier in the year, it had the tendency to drop in the drain and you get a bit of traction. So I don't think an adequate solution is make sure the steward does his job, because the steward has plenty of shit to worry about than do that. Let's just say that. I'm a big believer the track should be self-governing with pole lines. Like, I know we can't use infield tyres anymore, but sorry, my mustache is making my nose itchy. I think every track needs a big old berm. I like Lang's. That was the coolest berm I ran. Moama's is good too. Even the things at Avalon, they sort of upset the car enough if you get them hard enough, but you can still really dirty the track up. And I think that's another problem too. It just dirties the track up with stuff. So you see, I was pretty bad doing in that. There was just grease everywhere though in that first heat of the modifieds last week. Yeah, looking forward to dialing in the one. Haven't been in that since a month ago pretty much, or 5 weeks ago. So, oh, it's gone fast. Yeah, wow, that scares me actually. How fast everything's going. I got to back to America soon, and it's all changed a little bit just with Joe and all that, but we'll release my American plans on here. I have put it on Facebook, but it's all changed anyway, so, but anyway, it's fine. Anyway, let's get on the road to Portland. A meat pie and a 40-degree. Oh, you just fuck. Oh, you got tomato sauce all over.
Try to get that energy interview, mate.
That is just nothing. That is nothing.
Have you ever eaten one of these pies here, mate? They're fucking
No,
unreal.
do you know what's really good here is this steak sanger with a lot.
Bit early, mate. They don't
It is a
cook
bit
it.
hot.
No,
Oh, I'm not eating. I'm done.
That'll be tea.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to look at the racetrack. Alrighty, at Portland, fresh track. See some pretty gnarly stuff. I'm not really sure what's going to happen here tonight. It's a pretty nice actual little berm down here. I'll probably keep some cars off it. And my biggest worry is guys driving underneath it, which has happened to me once already this year. It's track's very inconsistent in a way. It's what I like though, so that's good. I like when it's slick here, grip there, rough there, so that's good for me. The shape of this place looks good. Going for a walk around 1 and 2 for a look, but it's 38 degrees, packed tight with standing water on it and packing it tighter, so I'm not sure what we're doing here. Indy, she gets a bit of the bounces up. The equipment's here is a little different than last time. They had 3 massive tractors here last time I helped Chris Temby here. But I don't know, I'm not sure how much is underneath. We're just going hard at it, packing it tight. Better see what time it is. Oh shit, I think the driver's meeting's on soon. I better go back. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Like, we're splashing water, but we're getting it so damn tight. Like, it's rock tight. In spots and then really soft spots. The dirt's really nice though. That's one thing they have variety. The dirt's really nice, but Anyway, we'll see how we go. A little nervous, never racing here before. I get nervous every race I do. So I don't quantify a result. We're here to win every show, but I don't quantify a result. Just got to do my best with the cards we're dealt. So day one dialed in. I got some of my shocks on tonight to try because I think it's going to go slick and patchy slick, as I said. So that should work really good, and let's see how we go.
On the wheel covers even.
So here's the man himself, Tristan. I'm getting you on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
What do you reckon, mate? Big title sponsor, let's go.
Oh, you know, it's whatever I can do to help the sport.
No.
It's a pleasure, eh? So.
No, absolutely. So give us a bit of a heads up. I was going to say it, but you might as well explain what NeuroPower is.
Okay, look, basically, I don't like labels, so I wanted to cover everything I could under one branding. So that's why I went with the label NeuroPower. But look, we aim to help in many ways with simple things like equipment, paying some bills, helping people going through the diagnosis process mainly.
Yep.
That's where a lot of people struggle, unfortunately. NDIS doesn't actually help anyone until you have that label diagnosis.
Right. Yep. Okay. So that's like the in-between stage between finding out what goes on and all that, and just helping with assistance and all that too, right?
Correct.
Yeah, awesome. No, you're doing some really good work there, mate. Always behind you here at Larry Fitzpatrick Autosport and my own brand, THOBSON Racing too. So it's good to have you here, good to be supporting the title, and yeah, have fun.
Awesome, thanks man.
That's all right. Tristo's a great supporter of our sport.
From the Australia #1 at position number 9 will be Todd Hobson, and he's joined by the V22 of Craig McDonald. Final car in this 11-car field, driving the VX31, will be Mark Hutchins. Green flag will fly into this NeuroPower Victorian wingless sprint title, heat race number 3. Proudly presented by the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. Helia is your early leader from Clifford. Aston at third as well. So a pair of immaculate South Aussies in the top 3. Hobson trying to make his way through the field as well. First lap in the books this time for Helia. They're starting to tick him away now. Luke Wheel, boy, he's closing fast. The Parlors Hardware VX50. Green flag will fly here for Helia from Clifford, from Aston. Luke Wheel, Will Green. Wheel puts it straight to Aston. As you could expect, the home state is not going to want to play around too long at the back. And he's trying to head forward. Wheel looks strong. Puts it up the inside on Aston. They'll rub wheels a little. Nothing too much comes of it, and Wheel will settle into the 3rd place. Hobson closing fast, but boy, it's tough to make ground from the back of the bus. Trying to go upstairs now, Will Hobson. He's got a couple ahead of him. Robinson is one of them. Boy, she is elbows up at Southern 500. All while Kirby Helia continues to get down in the Ag Spec 86. And boy, it is tough to move through this field. Checkers at the ready this time. Kirby Helia will be a heat race winner here at the NeuroPower Victorian Wingless Sprint title. Boy, Clifford, car's going to go up and over McKay.
Was he only run the top up 1 and 2?
No, he found it. He sort of ran through the middle of 3 and 4. He ran the top through 1 and 2.
But did he shorten 2?
But it looked narrow.
Huh?
No, he wasn't shortening 2. No. It's like he dusted it off, but he missed it a few times and went a bit and sort of ended up in the marbles. Okay.
On the board, White and Hobson on your front row. a little with Lauren White in the 44. And Hobson is your race leader. DRC chassis looks good in this slick stuff right now. Simmons goes to the top on White. Hobson found him into the fluff, headed upstairs. Miller searching now on the inside of the pair of them. Second and third. About to get a big wake up by the defending Victorian champ. Miller tries to go upstairs. He can't quite make it work the way that Morley did prior. White is going to loop. Lauren White across the bottom. And we're going to go yellow here in our final heat race of the night with Lauren White. Lights are out, Southern 500. Final heat race of the night. Victorian Wingless Sprint title, presented by NeuroPower, is green. Miller getting the work on Simmons to be expected. Aston up the inside on green. South Aussie has been strong in this heat. Simmons is coming after your leader. Miller's trying to tuck it to the bottom. Boy, it tightened up beautifully for Miller. Halfway home this time by. They're leveling up with your race leader. Boy, if Miller could get by the both of them, he'll go to the top step in the points table. Travis Miller up the inside. Simmons on the top. And Hobson through the middle. Simmons back to the second place spot. Can Matty Simmons do what Tony Moore did before? Simmons is picking her in upstairs. He's still not afraid up there. It tightens up a little bit. He loses some ground. And now the heat race battle is fully on with Miller. Boy, don't these two have some history. Miller and Hobson. There's going to be no love lost here. You can count on that much. Miller right up behind Hobson now. Laps are winding down. Will there be bloodshed coming up? Hobson locking it down from Miller in second. White flag will wave. Miller tried to run the middle. It didn't work, and it clears up plenty of ground for Hobson. The NeuroPower Australian #1. Job done in heat race number 8. Second home, Travis Miller. Matty Simmons. Folks, how's the heat race? How about putting your hands together for the Australian Wingless Sprint champion in Todd Hobson? Gets a job done just ahead of Travis Miller. Matty Simmons, Kane Aston, Will Green, Raymond Wallace, Lauren White, Daryl Coon and Hayden Clifford. Your final finisher here in heat race number 8. And your heat race victory going the way of this DRC chassis. The Indy backed by NeuroPower. And of course, Larry Fitzpatrick Autosports. Folks, how about banging your hands together, taking out heat race number 8, the final of the night. Give it up for the Australian Wingless Sprint champion, Todd Hobson. Todd, she was always going to be elbows up, mate. I know this car isn't exactly what you'd like it to be when it started to slicken up a bit like that, but Miller bought in, and boy, you two have a bit of history recently. It was always going to be a pretty cool race to watch to see home. Well done on the heat race win.
Yeah, thank you. Seeing him mowing the grass, I thought I'd finish that off, but we were really defensive then. I sort of knew I couldn't get in well, and I just felt that bottom out on that restart, and I just narrowed my car up, and then I sort of half spun into one, and I seen a nose. I didn't know who it was, and just shut the door, but yeah, can't thank NeuroPower, Gary, Larry, Sean and Gav for just wrenching on this thing hardcore, Dad as well. Yeah, we got some work to do though. We aren't great.
I'm sure that you'd like to see this thing a little bit further up the pointy end, mate. Importantly, a heat race win's going to do wonderful things for your point score and should lock you into the show as well, but I know you guys have got plenty of room to move.
Yeah, absolutely. First and a 7th, I'm not actually sure, but we might lock in. Just got to get to work. I can't feel the car here and I feel too much for it in the hole, so got a little bit of work to do, but you know, I have the best crew in the pits there, so we'll thrash on it and see how we go. Just got to get this thing better on a bit more contrast, but hopefully the holes can get a bit smoother too, because yeah, she's a motocross track.
Looking forward to seeing the feature races, folks. Give it up for Todd Hobson, the Australian Wingless Sprint champion. Takes out the 8th and final heat race of the night in this NeuroPower Victoria. proudly presented by the Tyre Factory Warrnambool.
When you started rolling the bottom like that, you were better than him.
Yeah. That's all you got. I was rolling good where I was in that middle groove, and I just got dirty, I think.
Hey?
When I was
Yeah.
rolling before the yellow, I thought I was happy.
Yeah. But he started just rolling, literally cutting the pole
I know,
line.
that's why I push him into it. You want to mow the grass? I'll make sure you fucking mow it.
Alright, we're very good then, and we weren't very good in the first heat either, but actually, fast on paper, I did set a good time. But yeah, I was thinking that bottom was going to come in. I felt it out on the restart there. I just can't grab any of the racetrack. I ended up just rolling the bottom then and seeing someone poke their nose and tried to mow the grass a bit, pushed them in. Just be defensive. I knew I just had to make my entries narrow, and I won the fastest way, but someone just had to go around, and we were just really defensive then. And I hate driving this car defensive because I'm honestly not good at it. And I hate doing it too. Like, I like attacking, especially in this class too, because that's all there is attack. So if you're defending, you're not having a great time. But we did what you had to do to get that heat win, and we should be down the back of the A. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's see how we go.
around A-OK under his own steam. So we'll work at clearing the rest of these race cars from the main straight away and get stuck back into action on the other side of this, folks. Still plenty of laps left to crown a champion.
I don't know why we just started too deep, let's be really honest. Once again, can't get that first heat together. That killed us all night. I won the second one, which was alright, but we weren't great. Now, I tried some stuff that I've been wanting to try for a while back on our old notes. Man, it worked an absolute treat. I could bury the car in as hard as I wanted. We're running somewhere it's good for a little bit of a U-turn track, like Archerfield or something like that. But yeah, no, it didn't really, and we went with a harder tyre too, which helped a bunch, so that we were coming in really good the longer we went. So just had to fight my way around and just get away from the traffic, but this didn't happen. Got to put yourself in those situations, and yeah, this is our damage right here. Right through bend here, right up the wall, and anyway, first DNF in a very, very, very long time. Don't really, yeah, just completely bummed for the guys. We did the right thing, got a hard tyre on and put a harder tyre on and ran good, but yeah, well meant to be, unfortunately. That's all right. I feel like we have a good package for Lismore now. This joint's pretty similar, round, nicer round joint. And we're sort of back, yeah, we're sort of back on our Eastern Creek notes, which is good where we need to be. So anyway, we're gonna get back to it. I think the A1's going away till the Australian title, so we might be bringing out the old JEI. Yeah, we're gonna pack up, head out of here and head to the next one.